Hello everyone, Chris from Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here again with my co-host,
Randy.
Thanks for watching the video, thanks for pressing play. I told you about the new previews that just came out a week or two ago, and we've been doing some videos on the May solicitations that are coming up. We did a previous video on new storylines and creative changes that are happening. We did this video on hardcover collections, specialty items, and statues. We're going to conclude that series now with new #1s from several of the major comic companies that are hitting the shelves, brand new issues that you'll want to check out and add to your pull list. So stay tuned as Randy and I go over all those #1s that we think that you should add to your pull list.
Check it out.
Boom! If you're a fan of X, a comic series that was previously published a few decades ago, Dark Horse is bringing that back with a new #1 written by Dwayne Sarinsky with art by Eric Wynn. If you're a fan of The Punisher and those type of hyper-violent, brutal type of crime hero comics, you'll want to add X #1 to your pull list.
Fans of Conan, you're going to want to check out what Dark Horse has for you this May. Coming from Dark Horse, we have King Conan, Hour of the Dragon, #1. This is a 12-issue miniseries that's going to be split up into 2 series from with Timothy Truman writing this. Timothy Truman has previously written Conan, Conan the Cimmerian, and Scout, Grimjack, different series like that. If you're a fan of his, this is one you'll want to add to your pull list. Also out from Dark Horse is Dream Thief. This is a 6-issue miniseries by Jay Nitz. Jay Nitz has previously written Green Hornet, Kato. He's a Zarek Grant winner and Bram Stoker Award winner. So if you like horror, if you like, you're going to want to pick up this title. It has to do with a thief, a mask, possession, murder mystery, all the good things there that you might want to read in a comic. Fans of fables and Grimm's fairy tales want to pick up Akinero from Dark Horse Comics. This is a re-envisioning of Red Riding Hood. It's only 3 issues. You'll want to pick it up as soon as you can. Finally, from Dark Horse comes Richard Corbin's Edgar Allan Poe's The Fall of the House of Usher. If you're a fan of Edgar Allan Poe, or if you're a fan of Richard Corbin, this is right up your alley.
So what do you do if you're a teen trillionaire in the DC universe? DC answers that question in May whenever they introduce Green Team #1, story about teen trillionaires that decide they just want to get on the Justice League's nerves and finance all kinds of crazy stuff and even buy superpowers. That's up your alley, pick it up. They say they are faceless, they say they are limitless, and they do not forgive. I'm talking about the Movement, the opposite side of the same coin as the Green Team. The Movement #1 hits in May, and they are the people that are looking out for the little guy. Whereas the Green Team is the 1%ers with all the money, the Movement are the people that are defending the little guy, and that issue #1 is hitting shelves in May. If you're a fan of Earth 2, you're going to want to get the new Earth 2 annual #1, because that issue tells us who the new Batman is in the Earth 2 universe. In May, a marine biologist is confronted by the Department of Homeland Security to come check out an oil rig at the bottom of the Arctic Circle. When she goes, she finds out something terrifying and miraculous at the same time. I'm talking about The Wake #1 by Scott Snyder and Sean Murphy. Fans of those creators will want to pick up this new series. If you're a fan of John Byrne, check out what IDW Publishing is putting out in May. I'm talking about Doomsday Point1 #1, where 7 passengers aboard a space station return to an Earth that has been decimated by a solar flare. If you're a fan of John Byrne and him revisiting this title, add it to your pull list.
Here's a treat for you coming from IDW this May. It's called Half Past Danger. This book takes and mixes World War II soldiers, Japanese Nazis, dinosaurs, all trying to survive against each other in a jungle. If you're a fan of DC's The War That Time Forgot, you might want to check this one out. Coming this May from Image Comics, don't miss The Dream Merchant. Nathan Edmondson brings us a science fiction story, sci-fi story, where Winslow, he's having these dreams, not sure what's going on, but he slowly starts to realize that these dreams he's having might be real, and everybody else has just forgotten what's going on. This is a great sci-fi series for anybody who's liked Dancer, The Activity, Who is Jake Ellis, Where is Jake Ellis, all from Nathan Edmondson.
In May, Joe's Comics is returning to Image Comics. If you're a fan of J. Michael Straczynski and the Joe's Comics titles that he put out from Image years ago, you'll want to pick up 10 Grand, his new creator-owned series coming out from Image. Written by J. Michael Straczynski with art by Ben Templesmith. It follows a mob enforcer that leaves that lifestyle behind to be with a woman that he loves. They both later get killed, but he is given the opportunity to become a special kind of enforcer that whenever he completes his tasks, he's given 5 minutes to be reunited with his true love. Add this series to your pull list. Image Comics is presenting us with The Bounce, #1 in May, written by Joe Casey with art by David Messina. This is a take on a young, fit, superpowered, slacker superhero. And with Joe Casey, it's going to have all kinds of twists that'll keep you guessing with each issue. Add it to your pull list.
There aren't a lot of #1s coming out from Marvel in May, but here's one you'll definitely want to take a look at. It's called Avengers: The Enemy Within. Now this is the first part to a crossover between the Avengers Assembled and Captain Marvel. It's written by Kelly Sue DeConnick, and it's going to span the next couple of months here during the summer. This is the first part to it. There won't be a Captain Marvel this month or an Avengers Assembled. Only this one. If you miss it, you're going to be lost.
Aspen Comics is still celebrating 10 years of publishing, and in May they're releasing Kara's Magic #1. This is a return of the same characters and creators to the issue with a new #1, and you can pick up this issue for only $1. Avatar is still staying brutal in May with Uber #1, written by Kieran Gillen. This is an alternate sci-fi horror take on World War II. Just as the Nazis think they're about to lose the war, they create the super soldier, and we follow their exploits and see how the world changed from that point forward. In May, from Boom Studios, one powerless police officer tries to stem the tide against a world full of supervillains. I'm talking about Suicide Risk #1, written by Mike Carey. This is a series that's created by Mike Carey that tells the story of a world that is just now getting superpowers, and most of those people are not becoming heroes. In May, Boom Studios wants you to remember this: God is back, God help us all. I'm talking about New Genesis #1, written by Clive Barker. If you're a fan of Clive Barker, the Hellraiser series that he's done in the past, this is a series that follows a young man who feels he's on a mission from God until he meets someone who claims he is God, and things change from that point forward. Add this to your pull list. In May, Dynamite Comics plans to please a lot of Battlestar Galactica fans because they are bringing back the classic Battlestar Galactica with Battlestar Galactica #1 in May. Written by Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning. If you're a fan of the classic TV series, this is a must-have #1 issue. Are you a fan of the Grimm TV series? If so, Dynamite is giving you Grimm #1 hitting shelves in May. Fans of the TV series and also fans of horror, sci-fi, action, adventure will want to add this to their pull list. In May, Zenescope Comics is still giving us the Grimm Fairy Tales with 4 new #1s. I'm talking about Werewolves the Hunger #1, Hunter the Shadowlands #1, Wonderland Down the Rabbit Hole #1, and Robin Hood Wanted #1. If you're a fan of the Grimm Fairy Tales, be sure and add all 4 of these new #1s to your pull list. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Chris.
I'm Randy.
This is the wrap-up of the Diamond May Solicitations. Be sure and check out the other videos in this series that we've done. We hope to make this a monthly feature where we tell you about upcoming stuff from the Diamond Solicitations for each month. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for sharing. Be sure and visit us at www.excaliburccg.com. Tell us what you think about all this. Share it. Do all that fancy stuff. Until next time, have a great day. Woo! Don't touch my stereo.
That's right. Is that a crazy? Oh, that's okay. I know where you're coming from.
Just say your name and be still.
Acanero is a re-envisioning of the Red Riding Hood. I'm going to get that. Okay, Red Riding Hood.